What's up guys, how y'all doing? Cosmic Carry here, bringing another World of Tanks video for those of you that are new here. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel, and for my regular viewers and subscribers, hello, welcome one and all, welcome back. And as always, a like would be ever so greatly appreciated for all the hard work into all my videos that I put up. But today I shall be bringing you my review of the iconic T-29 American heavy tank, the Tier 7 T-29 American heavy tank, the fabulous T-29, the fantastic T-29, the unbelievable T-29. I would liken unlocking this tank, getting this tank, to obtaining a tier 10 tank. I truly would, because that's how it performs compared to the other tanks in the games, the other tanks that it comes up against. Okay, it does have some difficulties, some problems occasionally when it gets into those tier 9 matches, but for the most part this is a fantastic beast of a machine that truly outshines, you know, the other tanks that it comes up against. And it really does remind me of rolling out in my E100. Yes, it's that good. It's that good. T-29. Let's take a look at those stats. 1,250 hit points. So a nice amount of hit points. 800 horsepower. Engine power, giving them a top speed of 35 kilometers per hour, which is very decent. You know, it has very decent mobility, this tank. I never considered myself like a slow tank when it comes to going uphill and things of this nature. That's totally different, but you know, going on flat surface terrain, no problem. You know, this tank can hustle, absolutely can hustle. Traverse speed 25, turret traverse 26, very good, very decent. View range 380, and signal range 745. Yes indeedy. So very decent stats and numbers there. But the thing that makes this tank shine is the gun, the 105, and the armor on this big beautiful beast. As you can see, the whole armor, nothing too fantastic there. Nothing too fantastic. 102 at the front, 76 on the sides, and 51 at the rear. But where this, you know, tank truly shines is the turret armor. The turret armor, 279 at the front. That is unbelievable for hold down battles, holding down flanks. This tank is just fantastic for those kind of situations. It is fully equipped, fully loaded for hold down battles, and not only that, it's only a tier 7 tank. Can you believe this? I mean, it's a tier 7 tank, and at the front it has 279 frontal turret armor. It is unbelievable. And it's like I said before, I would liken this tank to my E100. You know, when you angle it just right, just perfectly, etc, you bounce city central, absolutely. But it is important to know that your hull armor is particularly weak. So when you're facing opponents, you know, keep your flanks covered. Don't expose your flanks to the enemy team, because a lot of the opponents that you face out there, you know, the Tigers, the Black Princes, and etc, can pen you very easily, you know, in the hull. One of the Achilles heel of the T-29, very much so, I would say, is the very weak hull armor. But anyhow, with regards to the guns, let's talk about the guns. Initially, what you're given stocked on this tank is a 76 mil, but fear not, because straight away what you have unlocked from a previous tank, I believe it was the M6, is the 90 mil. The 90 mil is unlocked, and you can grind away with the this is going to be your main grinding gun when it comes to the T-29 to achieve the 105, to get to the 105. 90mm gun, 7.89 rounds per minute, 160 pen, damage 240, aim time 2.29, accuracy 0.37. so this is going to be the main grinding gun to unlock, to achieve the full potential of the T-29, and that's basically what you're aiming for in this tank. That's the, you know, the creme de la creme gun when it comes to, you know, the OP gun, the gun that you want on the T-29, the 105. 5.26 rounds per minute, pen 198, damage 320, aim time 2.29, accuracy you know, 0.41, 0.42. a fantastic, unbelievable gun. What a great gun. Love this gun. Very, very quick reload. Like, stat wise, it doesn't look like it reloads pretty quick, but you can add some bits and bobs, equipment and this and that, to, you know, reduce that, most definitely. And but it's a great gun. It's a great gun. It's a great gun, combined with the fantastic armor, very, very decent mobility of this tank. It just makes for a fantastic tank. And because it's tier 7, it's tier 7, you keep on having to remind yourself that it's tier 7. It's when you are top tier, it's like it's a party in the USA kind of thing. it's a, you know, it's party time. It truly is. It's like, let your hair down and just go for it. Don't worry about being penned, about being blow up. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Even if you don't angle, you know, it's just not going to happen. And it's true. I'm telling you, it's true. I kid you not. And when you get into the higher tier games, yes, you're going to have trouble with the E75s and this and that. But, you know, you take them on with, you know, with a smart brain, so to speak, and you know, play your moves carefully and smart, and, you know, you'll achieve your goal, you'll achieve your victory. So, but for when you're top tier, that's why I got this tank, for when I'm top tier. There's so much fun to be had, because there's a lot of negativity in World of Tanks, and you get these evenings where you'll be, you know, grinding out your tanks, and you'll be getting blasted, you know, to smithereens, you know, the whole evening. And what you need to do in those kind of situations is either A, turn off your Xbox, or B, pull out your most OP tank and just pound some noobs into oblivion and have some fun and give yourself a confidence boost. And for me, that was the 100, that was the Death Star, and now it's the T-29. Most definitely, easily, you know, this tank ranks alongside when it comes to games and annihilating bad guys. You know, it easily, you know, ranks alongside my E100 and my Death Star. So loads of fun to be had. Anyway, equipment. For this tank, I would advise large caliber tank gun rammer, which reduces, you know, your aim time by 10%, and vertical stabilizer. I would advise, you know, it adds 20% to your accuracy during movement and turret rotation. Large spore lineup, most definitely, to reduce from arty, you know, damage from arty. Improved vents is another one. Improved vents is, you know, something that you could consider for this tank. So yes, indeed, lemon squeezy, you know, a fantastic tank, what can I say? Let's get into some gameplay, shall we? So first bit of gameplay in my T-29, we're on Erlenberg, running standard battle. and we're top tier basically. We're top tier. A whole bunch of, if I remember correctly, it was a whole bunch of tier 7s on this game. And you're going to see me. It's like I always say, you know, the gameplay is not there to show me off as a player, but to show the tank off. And this gameplay most definitely, you know, does that. You know, I do get a shot into my rear. My bad, and that's the weakness of myself as a player. That is not the tank, you know, most definitely. But you're gonna see me attempting to go hold down to the max basically, and you're gonna see me scooting around, doing a bit of extreme flanking, I would call it, on the enemy team, on the enemy side of Erlenberg, and attempting to take advantage of my fantastic armor on my hull, 279 at front, and try and penetrate, you know, the bad guys' defenses and see what I can do. But you'll see me basically just constantly going the long way round instead of gung-ho heading at the bad guys. If I don't think it's safe, then I flank the enemy some more, you know, to the left, and if it's still not safe, then some more to the left, and etc, etc. And I managed to get a flank here, and this is pure basics of a tank. You know, I haven't unlocked any perks or anything like that. I don't think I had any kind of equipment on the thing, and but it does showcase how confident a player I am, because of the fact that I'm in this tank, because I'm in the T-29. From the get-go, I knew exactly what this tank was about and how I should handle the thing, and as a result, I've had just great games in the T-29. I really have. I knew how to roll out in this thing from the very, very beginning, from the very, very start. Nothing special there. Take advantage of this gentleman YOLOing down in front. And you can see me pulling back. I'm not worried about the gentleman being behind me. He's going to get taken care of when he goes. And but you can see I'm pulling back, so you know, just my turret is exposed. And keep in mind, it does bunny ears that you see on the T-29. Initially, I thought when I came across the T-29, oh, that's where you should aim. That's where you should hit the T-29. But it's not. You know, you don't. The T-29 will not sustain any damage. You cannot pen the T-29 on those two little boxy bunny ears. And you can see me bouncing shots, because of, you know, the fantastic armor. And it forces the bad guys to kind of come at me, so, you know, they can pen my hull, because they're not getting anywhere in the situation that, you know, they're in at the moment. I have sustained some damage, and like I said, keep in mind, I think this was like 5-6 games into me, you know, having the T-29. But I know instantly, you know, I knew how to handle this thing. Just hold down, hold down, hold down. And of course we are top tier, you know, we're tier 7, but I'm up against tier 7 tanks. You know, I'm, you know, accuracy not bad there, you know, mid-range, you know, didn't falter there, got the gun. And are we gonna get the kill? Nope. Gets snatched away, and let's see where this hits. And that pretty much hit on the spot, exactly where I was aiming for. So the gun, it kind of reminds me of the E-100 gun. I keep on saying this tank reminds me of the E-100, but the, you know, the accuracy of the gun, it's hit and miss, but for the most part, it's on target, it's on point. You know, it's not like some of the Russian guns where you're just like, oh my god, you know, where did that shot go, etc, etc. And no, for the most part, I'd say 60-70% of your shots, like long distance, will you know, be on target, on point, so to speak. And you take a look at, I just missed that. You know, the tank is moving, he's reversing, he's angled, so, you know, there's nothing to be said there, so to speak. Possibly, you know, possibly, maybe possibly, but you can see, you know, I don't know what's ahead, you know, who's hiding, creeping in the bushes. I haven't got my sixth sense, and you know, and I'm just exposing my turret. I'm just exposing my turret. I know, you know, that nothing's going to happen here, so to speak. So, and this thing, a peacock. What the heck is that? It's like a strutting peacock of a tank, or and we're good to go. We're good to go. Basically, you can see, you know, we're leading 10-4. I take a look at the map. I instantly suss out what's going on. That, you know, we're pretty much in mopping up stage. So I decide, okay, there's no point in me chasing the guys up front anymore. You know, they're done for. Let's have a peek over here and see what's going on. Or do I come across a KV2 and full health? You know, let's change that for him. Let's change that for him. And this is not necessarily, you know, showcasing the armor of this tank or anything like that. But the gun, look at the gun. I mean, it's a very, very decent reload. Very quick reload. KV2 takes his shot. I return. Will I bounce? Will I bounce? No. I manage a pen. Absolutely manage a pen. And can we finish him off? Can I pick up my first kill? Yeah, we should be able to do this. Oh, yeah. There we go. Good to go, good to go. Mopping up stage, mopping up stage, mopping up stage. Black Prince, be wary of Black Princes and their quick reload. You know, they will pen you in the pardon me, in the hull, in your sides. So be wary of Black Princes and of the Russian tanks as well. You know, the ISs. You know, be wary of them when you're in game. But a very, very decent game, kind of showcasing how to, you know, fight, hold down in the T-29, and how effective a tank this is when it comes to hold down battles. So in the next gameplay, next battle, T-29, you can see we are most definitely top tier, and there's predominantly, you know, tier 6 and below. You know, it really is. It's going to be a slaughter fest here, a slaughter fest in the house on Erlenberg. And I mentioned this before, and I might be, you know, I'm showcasing this footage, this battle here, where I'm going to be slaughtering people left, right, and center, and some people would say, well, what's the point of this battle being in the review? I mean, it is a very, very valid battle to include in this review, because of the fact that the T-29, in the one of the main reasons you get the T-29 is because of the fact that you're going to have battles like this, where you're just top tier and you're slaughtering tanks left, right, and center, and everything is bouncing off you. Everything, all the other tanks cannot pen you, no way, in no way, shape, or form. And some people say, oh, well, that's an OP tank. It's this, it's that. It is what it is. I mean, I play in this tank, you know, to have great games, but also just as much to slaughter, you know, SEAL Club, to slaughter noobs, to whatever you want to call it, because it's a game at the end of the day. It is just that. It's a video game, and you want to have fun. And when you're in your T-29 and you're top tier, and you're in a game like this, where everybody, you know, for the most part, the players, Black Prince, you know, I respect the Black Prince. For the most part, the players are watch my movement here, you know, watch my movement, compare it to where the shells are coming from behind me. In other words, I'm being a greedy so-and-so here, trying to block the people's shots from behind me, you know. But you know, it is a video game. It is just that. You want to have fun, you want to blow shit up, and etc, etc. You want to get those kills, you want to have fun, and yes, there isn't that much skill involved here, and there is kind of, sort of, because I'm blocking everybody's shots trying to anyway, but it is a video game, you know, and when it comes to fun, the T-29 is up there, is most definitely up there. And I mean, look, I'm facing off against another T-29 at the end of the day. You know, it wasn't all easy peasy lemon squeezy enemies, so to speak. You know, for the most part they were. But this gameplay most definitely, you know, showcases how much of a bully this tank is. I mean, look at the size of that tank and look at the size of the T-29. It's like, get the heck out of here, you know. And look at me, I'm completely blocking this guy's shot because it's, you know, it's but he manages to and but you do tend to go into brain dead mode, I would call it, maybe, possibly, I'm not sure, where you're not thinking that strategically. You know, you're not at your best when it comes to, you know, flanking and this and that and using methods of, you know, of approaching the enemy and taking them out, because of the fact that you have such fantastic armor, and you just have to angle the tank ever so slightly and you're good. You know, you're good, you're fine. You know, look at this T-29. This wasn't a struggle for me, you know, at all. It wasn't a, you know, he's my equivalent when it comes to the gun and the turret. He's a 105 just like me. But truth be told, you know, not much brain power is needed when playing these games, and because you're a bully. And what, do bullies have a lot of brain power? No, they do not. Most definitely. You're just rolling around, blowing stuff up. End of. That's pretty much it. That's, you know, and occasionally you do get battles like the previous one where you kind of want to play it smart and you want to go hold down and this and that and etc, etc. But you know, I'm being pounded in the butt. I'm fine with that. It's okay. You know, it's no big deal. You know, I'm not, you know, I'm not worried at all. Look, bounce. You know, he's not hitting me in the proper. You know, there you go. I'm exposing my side to him now. Wait, I want to get this AT7. There we go. And managed to get tracked, and I wasn't even phased about the fact that, you know, there was a heavy, you know, because I knew what it was. It's you know, this M6, and they had ample opportunity to take me out. You know, and I managed to take out his compadre, then get tracked, turn around, and then come back and finish him off. I wasn't scrambling, you know, I wasn't in panic mode. I remember playing this game. It's just you're going around. I'm going to take you out, I'm going to take you out, I'm going to take you out. Oh, the life of a T-29er. So anyhow, I hope you guys have enjoyed my review of the T-29 Tier 7 American Heavy. Fantastic, amazing tank. I would never ever consider selling this tank. You know, when I grind my tanks, usually I sell the tank in order to get to the next tier, and you finally you reach tier 10. I mean, there are some gems that you just keep. You know, gems of tanks. You know, the Chaffee, the Lux, the, you know, like pretty much the Panther, Tiger 2. You know, there's certain tanks that I have just kept because I love them. And T-29 is one of them, absolutely. And not only do I love this tank, I consider it to be in no way, shape or form a tier 7 tank. You know, it is. Oof, it is up there, you know, with the 8, 9 easily. But anyhow, go ahead, get yourself this tank, unlock it, have some fun, club some seals, etc. Please leave a like. Take it easy, guys. Adios, muchachos.